Job well done. I need some doggone help.
Dustbowl is a map, alright. I have a love-hate relationship with it. On one hand, I absolutely love how it looks and how nostalgic it is, but on the other hand, I rarely ever want to play on it just because of awfully outdated it is. But you know why I'm making this, it's because of that Dustbowl parody song. Plus, it's just a perfect excuse to just talk about this map that everyone loves yet doesn't want to ever play on. As Christmas is around the corner, I feel like celebrating it a bit early with this Dustbowl video, and next month I'll release a fully Christmas themed video to get you all in the holiday mood. So before I do start, I just want to mention again that I'm trying to reach 5k subs, so if you could help me with that, I will be very grateful. I also want to make a channel update at the end of the video, so if you're interested in hearing that, please watch to the end. Now let's begin.
Yeah!
Because we are still in the Christmas mood, I'm going to first talk about this Christmas themed reskin called Blizzard Bowl. It's a very cool snowy variant that also has some changes to it as well. For starters, blue team starts at an icy cavern in stage 1, the second point has a new route that allows the defending team to enter it more safely. Stage 2's first point has stairs leading to it, the control point building has an underground passage that leads to the office building, there's a new ammo pack spot near the tunnels, courtyard has a new entrance that leads to the mining tunnel. Second point has a new road that leads to the middle building, stage 3's balcony building has been opened up, there's a new road that takes you to the downstairs and the red team's spawns are now connected with a vent. I really like this version as the visuals are on point, I love the night sky, the snowfall is a good addition and the snow and ice look very nice. I also like the changes to the map, as while they might not fully fix this level's problems, they at least make it more fair. It's a comfortable map to play on, but I can't say the same about our next variant.
Let's do this Texas style.
How funny is it that I first talk about Dustbowl variant that feels comfortable, but then the next one makes me feel uneasy. CV Dustbowl is a very terrifying map. It's made for the Zombie Fortress game mode and the creator really didn't hold back on making sure you never feel safe on this level. I have made an entire video dedicated to this map, but I really couldn't resist covering it again for this video, so I'll be brief about its different aspects. Firstly, the red team is now attacking and also the survivors, while the blue team is zombies. The level is very dark, so dark that you can't tell if someone is hiding in certain spots. The announcer has a deeper voice, different Halloween soundtracks play when you cap a certain amount of points. Red team's former spawns are in ruins, after capping 4th point the door opens slowly and there are jump scares in this level. This map just outright terrifies me, no matter how many times I need to play on it. And trust me when I say it was way more terrifying when you needed to avoid zombies, as you never could safely say where they could come from. If you want to hear more about this variant specifically, I do recommend watching my video on it as I go in more detail about it.
Saddle up, boys. Yeehaw!
This next variant attempts to improve the map. For starters, the first stage's improvements include expanded blue spawn and red has an extra spawn at an upper floor, there's a new path to the platforms. First points area has seen the most changes as the control point building has a third entrance, its layout is a bit different, the playable area is bigger and there are some covers to hide behind it. At second stage, there's 4th opening for blue, the shed has been changed up to benefit the attackers, there's a new flank road added to the silo, there are stairs that lead to the point, the office building has been opened up and there's a hill to the gated tunnel. For the third stage, there's a new entrance to the building near first point, a new path added to the computer building, the trench has been replaced with a pool, so the flank route to the downstairs is removed and the red team spawn has a new exit. I really gotta thank the map creator for adding all of these changes to the modpacks, as it makes my job easier listing all of these changes. I have to say, while I'm not entirely sure about certain changes, I think this level is an overall improvement and it luckily keeps the feel of the original, which I do appreciate.
What dumb son of a... Ah!
This next variant is just a classic meme map. Red's first spawn roof has some transparent textures, there are tiny engines dancing and every time you cap the first point of each stage a boss appears. Surprisingly, there is a new room added to this in the mines where you can drop down to the second point. At stage 2 there's a sentry buster which you can blow it up with a press of a button, there's a necro smasher at the second point, there's a floating Marasmus head at third stage, there's a button which summons exploding dancing engies, and look, I can get a free hat down there. I wonder where it will take me to. Well, that was traumatizing. This map is fairly tame with the silly features, but no matter how tame the meme level is, it's still fun to go play on them.
That there was a fine piece of work.
Deathbowl is a Scream Fortress reskin of Dustbowl and I really like how this map looks like. It's been changed from a mining facility in a desert to a small town in the countryside, which is a lot appealing for me personally. As it's a Halloween map, there are some different elements in it, such as ghosts that will spook you, there are pumpkin pumps placed around the level, there are death pits, you get to cast spells, and after you cap the first point, skeletons will appear. But other than those changes, this map uses the same as the OG level, but with a different coat of paint. Now again, there's nothing wrong with that, as not every map needs to make changes to the layout, but it usually really limits on what I could say about a variant other than how nice it looks. For our final variant, I want to take a look at the map that started it all. Dustbowl Classic is a regression of the level like how it was back in TFC. I think you all know it has changed up a bit since it was made for TF2. For starters, the map looks like just it did in TFC, and with it, it's a serious eyesore, because as much as I like the color yellow, this is a bit too yellow for my taste. For first stage, blue spawn only has 2 exits, and that side path doesn't exist. The little jack house is a ladder which they can use to leave their spawn. The first spawn's building is a bit smaller and doesn't have that dirt tunnel entrance. The other tunnels are a bit smaller and have ladders that take you to the platform instead. The second point is now in this sandstone building with a big opening to the defender's spawn. At stage 2, blue only has 2 exits, there is a flank route to the point, and to enter the gated tunnel you must break the wall that's hiding it. At second point, it's now on the ground and there's a big space at red space's side which allows you to camp there. The third stage doesn't have those long corridors at the start, you need to use ladders to enter the middle building, and to enter downstairs, this vent opens with ladders that will lead you there. This map is a cool regression, and I in no way want to seem like I hate this level, but despite TF2's Dustbowl being fairly outdated map, it's a lot better compared to the TFC one. I really started missing the changes that were made for the modern Dustbowl, and especially since everything is so yellow, I kind of appreciate the orange and brown mining facility that we have currently. But the creator who remade this map did a good job porting it to TF2, as I can't even think how painful it is to get gold source level to Forking Hammer. And that's all the maps. Dustbowl doesn't have surprisingly many edits made of it despite being one of the OG levels, but the few it has are really good. I really like when map makers decide to add their own little improvements to this 17-year-old level, because I will play them much more than the current one we have. Before I end this video, I want to give that channel update. I want to thank everyone for helping me reach 4K subs. We are nearly 5K and halfway to 8K. How crazy is that? I obviously didn't have much planned for this time around either, but I promise there will be something at 5K. I also want to say after the next video I'll be taking a break from YouTube. I've been grinding this for an entire year, uploading every week, so I feel like I have earned this break. It's also just a good way to just chill down from all the stress that also comes from uploading this often and give myself time to plan out what I want to do next year. And trust me, I have quite big things planned for it. So again, thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity and fulfilling these little but's dreams of being a YouTuber. It really means a lot to me. I'll see you all in that Christmas special, and do remember to have a nice day.